Before the video starts, I want to let everyone know that we hit 50 subscribers, which is awesome. Even though it's only 50 people, they took the time to subscribe and watch my videos, so thank you. Let's go for 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, you may notice that this game is on PC, but don't worry, I still am going to play games on the Xbox with Vivi and all that, so stay subscribed. Howdy y'all, I wanted to show you guys a match I had in Warface. Warface is a free-to-play game where you can either grind or pay real-life money. And since I refuse to spend money on in-game stuff, my gear is very low tier. Now, this was quite an exciting game. I was playing as a sniper on a map called Trailer Park. It was not my best game, but it was fun, and I wanted to talk about what I did wrong and what I did right. So let's get into this. I should have shot him, but I hesitated to get a clean shot. But on my radar, I noticed a small dot, which gives me the advantage in picking off this person. But in the process, you may have noticed that I actually used the van as cover. I was basically blocking the line of sight of the enemy. This way it becomes more of a one-on-one encounter. Here, I make a foolish mistake. When you see a dead teammate, there's most likely an enemy. Now you could guess it's that sniper, but you should really take into account of other people around, like people behind you. So that made me feel like crap. This was a fairly simple snipe. Basically, I saw my teammate aiming up on the roof, and so I knew there must be a guy up there. I line up my crosshairs and fire, and the reason I had the advantage in this fight is because I did a technique called crouch shooting. It's basically where you make yourself smaller so it's harder for the enemy to hit you, but it's still the same difficulty for you to hit them. And here I simply put my crosshair slightly in front of where my target's going to be because there is very small bullet travel time in this game. You can see that my target is bouncing up and down, doing the same way I do it, and I notice I can shoot his head right through this little crack, and I fire. A very lucky headshot. My advice on that is simply look for other ways to shoot at someone. It's not always in the same spot. Move around a little bit, look through cracks, whatever you need to do. This sniper is saved by the skin of his lucky underpants because I forgot to think about movement speed of the bullet and movement speed of the enemy. If you don't take in these things, it makes it a lot harder to get a snipe. This happens in any game. And right here what I'm doing is I'm keeping my crosshairs on that area, so if he moves back into my sidelines, I'll have a huge advantage and just be able to fire right at him. What's happening here is an airplane has flown over the trailer park, and so lots of dust has been kicked up. And so it makes it a lot harder to fight at long ranges. So I whip out my pistol to fight, but I take the time to type a message on the chat instead of firing at that guy, which was very important because he was doing something very impressive. I mean, playing with one hand while eating, he deserves a medal. I see my teammate firing at enemy, and so what I do is I walk up with my sniper to try and get the one shot, and freaking lack! Here I'm scoping on a teammate's dead body because I know there may be an enemy that walks right by, but I see fire coming from this area, so I take a shot, miss, I'm not sure how, and I forget to cut off my lines of sight. When hard scoping, you should always consider who you're shooting at, how they can shoot you, and what's the easiest way to cut off their line of sight. You can see once again, I failed to do that. Nice and easy snipe right here, and then afterwards I look to see where my teammate is firing, and by map knowledge I know that the enemy should be right there, which in sniping, map knowledge is a humongous advantage above the enemy. I like this clip because it's kind of funny. My teammate gets sniped and somehow I don't get it too. Whenever you're following a teammate with your sights where he's going, you should know that there's someone else trying to shoot him too. Here's another good clip. I basically line my sights up within this little box, and right here is where I said, oh crap, I'm in trouble, he's gonna get me. And so what I do is, since he has an RPG, I know that there's no way I'm out of this, because to my right, if I start running, he's going to shoot me. If I try to run through him, he's just going to shoot the ground and kill himself and me. And I know that if I lay there, he's just going to kill me and himself. I can't go backwards as well. So I'm pretty much stuck. I decided to fire my pistol at him, so at least I get points for an assist. My teammate is pushing very hard, and so I try to give him support with my sniper, and he dies, so I try to pick this guy off, but I know that in close range he will own me, and so I try to flank from the side, so while he's going up the ramp I can get him, but he is so lucky that he barely sees me out of the corner of his eye and is able to turn and kill me. I got a nice double right here simply by cutting off the sight lines of the enemies. See, I took on one at a time, so it was basically, instead of a 2-on-1, it was 2-1v1. I know here that there's a sniper up on the roof to my right, about 100 yards forward, and so I want to keep my sights trained on the truck area because I know the sniper on the roof has an advantage because he has his sights trained on exactly where we are. So I look up to try to get him, but I just missed the shot, and right here was a epic part. You can see that I had to make a decision between 3 different people in that scenario. One of the people was more threatening than the other. The one on the top of the truck with the RPG was more likely to wipe out her team, but I wanted to save my teammate, and so what I did is I tried to shoot the sniper who was most likely to kill my teammate out of those 2, but thankfully he was able to take out his knife and stab him. And so even though I didn't get any kills, I took the path to help our team, not myself. And of course, I saved the best moment for last. Here, I was so happy, I jumped and got a mid-air quickscope. I don't even know what to say. I was so happy that I could just completely, I shot at a dead body, but I didn't even care. I mean, just watch that one more time. Now thank y'all for watching. This has been Max Moran. Leave a like if you want more FPS School videos or more Warface. And let's see, today we covered the line of sights of enemies, crouch shooting, fighting for your team, and also how to get sick quick scopes. So thanks for watching. Bye.